Mini One-on-One is brought to you by your local New England Volkswagen dealer.
Well, as longtime viewers of Bruins hockey on TV 38 know, we bring you Mini One-on-One, and we're happy to bring you another season of Mini One-on-One. This marks our 15th year. And we start things off with the PeeWees. The teams involved in the PeeWee division include the following: Danvers, Framingham. I've got the list here somewhere, but let's not go through the whole thing. It will be there. Okay, let's take a look. There it is. Danvers, Framingham, Leominster, East Boston, Canton, Providence, Rhode Island, Lewiston, Auburn, Maine, and Medford. And as you can see, no games, so everyone starts off even. Tonight's matchup pits Danvers against Framingham, and for the action, let's join Bob Norton and Ron DiGregorio.
Hi, everybody. PeeWee Mini One-on-One competition. This is the 15th year PeeWee division qualifying round. Ron DiGregorio, tell us about it.
Okay, we have the 12 and 13-year-olders in the PeeWees, and we have 8 teams in this competition right now. 6 from Massachusetts, 1 from Providence, Rhode Island, the other from Maine.
Tonight's action pits the Jets of Framingham against Danvers as we begin our 15th season of Mini One-on-One. Danvers will have the first chance in this qualifying round, and Brian Cronin has the honors. He skates in on Mike DeForge and snaps one into the top right corner to put Danvers up 1-0. Cronin's lamplighter forces the hand of the Framingham penalty shooter, and he's up next.
Penalty shot, Jamie Thompson for the Framingham Jets. He shoots, stop made. Oh, what a nice stop by Dave Finn, the goalie for Danvers.
Watch closely on the replay after David Finn plays the tune on the pipes a la Ron Hextall as he waits and then drops in time to make a fine right pad save. After Danvers squandered their 2-on-1 chance, Framingham's Adam Tank Panzera rolls in and beats Finn rather easily to knot things at 1 after 2 rounds. We'll be back after this brief word from Volkswagen. We taught you to... After Danvers again missed an opportunity to take the lead, the Jets were fired up on their 3-on-2 and applying heavy pressure on David Finn. But Finn was equal to the onslaught, playing some stellar stand-up goal for Danvers to keep things even in this Mini One-on-One inaugural contest. Danvers' Brian Cronin seems to be saying, if it isn't broke, don't fix it, as he goes upstairs with identical results. 2-1, Danvers.
Here's Jay Thompson, nice player, can really move the puck pretty well. Big wide dribble, gets in the forehand, bang!
And David Finn makes the big save.
Now the final score in this first round, qualifying round of PeeWees, Danvers 2, Framingham 1.
Each other. We'll look at the final standings. 2 points for a win, 1 point for a tie. We'll have a winner.
In the first game of the round robin, it's Lewiston, Auburn, Maine versus the club from Danvers.
Joe Perryman, the center for Lewiston Auburn, is going to shoot the penalty shot. He got the big one for them in the qualifying round. Danvers goaltender is Dave Finn. Perryman comes down. He's a big guy. Gets on the forehand, fires it, and Finn makes the stop at the pad.
Great extension by David Finn. Getting that right foot over. Fantastic.
Brian Cronin for Danvers against the Lewiston Auburn goalie, Chris Lawrence. Oh, he loses the puck, and he doesn't have a play.
That's right. In a penalty shot, you lose control of the puck. It's over. The shot is dead. But watch this save by David Finn. This is an excellent save. Good position. See him receding and able to get that extension. Phenomenal save.
How the 2-on-1 is done as Earl St. Hilaire makes a pearl of a pass to Brian Bucci for the score. But Danvers hangs tough.
We've got action on again. Puck in deep. Susie has it. He tries to fire. Deflected by Chris Lawrence into the corner. Puck comes right out in front to Livingston, and he slips it under the pads. 3-on-2, Lewiston Auburn. Big Brian Bucci, Joe Perryman, and Earl St. Hilaire against Derek Johnson and Scott Milbury for Danvers. Puck comes down the inside, moved in front to Perryman. Perryman fires from the slot. Great setup from the right side, and Perryman converts rolling down the slot.
Here on the replay, you see Lewiston Auburn work the perfect triangle as Perryman finds himself all alone in front and snaps home the game winner as Lewiston Auburn wins the first game of the round robin 2-1 over Danvers. It's up for Medford, and this nifty PeeWee wastes no time as he pulls the puck to his backhand and victimizes David Finn with a move reminiscent of the nifty one, ex-Bruin Rick Middleton.
2-on-1, Paul Soucy and Kevin Livingston against John White from Medford. Oh, point blank. Oh, no, I don't know how he got that one. Livingston, a point blank shot from in front, and Bob DiMartino from nowhere made the stop. There's Livingston again, and the puck clears, gets over on the stick of John White, and he's got a breakaway with Livingston chasing. He whiffs on the shot, can't get it, and goaltender Finn clears it. We've got 4 seconds remaining, and he got a break with Danvers coming down. Soucy gets the puck, but he can't get a shot off.
Bob DiMartino made the save of the tournament on that play.
Indeed he did. Back after a word from Volkswagen.
See Brian Cronin and Kevin Livingston on the 3-on-2 against Jonathan White and Bobby Sheehan. Sheehan number 3 for Medford, White number 16. Danvers, Soucy 14, Cronin 3, and Livingston 20. Puck into the corner as Danvers can't seem to move the puck out in front. Nice job being done by Jonathan White along the boards as he's got Paul Soucy penned in. They finally get it loose. Number 3, Brian Cronin, has it out in front. Livingston misfires, but it sort of sleazes over to number 14, Paul Soucy, who puts it in.
As you can see, Kevin Livingston did misfire from the slot, but Paul Soucy was just parked at the corner of the crease to bury the equalizer behind the sprawling DiMartino. Medford goes on the attack, looking for the game winner on their 3-on-2, and nearly gets it on a pretty tic-tac-toe passing play from Cullity to Granera to Bates. But Danvers tender David Finn will have none of that, and the score remains deadlocked at 1. Medford has been penalized earlier in the contest, so Danvers accepted the 30-second penalty 1-on-1, setting up an exciting ending.
Okay, Cullity against Johnson, 1-on-1. Cullity against Johnson, loses the puck. Trying to get clear. Johnson pestering him. Cullity gets clear. Johnson a little bit quicker, catches up to him, trying to avoid another penalty. They're both down the ice. Johnson clears it out of the zone.
Plenty of time.
Derek Johnson on the break. 10 seconds left. He's in alone. Comes in. Oh, nice stop. Bob DiMartino, he gets it again. Shot again wide. 2 seconds left.
And both teams get 1 point in this round-robin match.
Final score of the round-robin in PeeWees. Medford 1, Danvers 1. Dealers, and what's the story, Ron?
Well, it looks like East Boston is the victor. They have 4 points, and even if they lose, they're not going to be matched. 4 points will win it. But Danvers is still in it for a chance to be in second place. So this is an important match for Danvers. And East Boston, for the 15th year, this will be a winner for the PeeWee competition.
Well, we got a big game here. It's Danvers against the East Boston Mustangs.
This is Daryl Hotshot Cataldo, who is first up for East Boston in this finale. Cataldo once scored 130 goals in a season as a squirt, but Danvers goalie David Finn will have none of that as he flashes out his right skate to foil Cataldo.
Now the penalty shot for Danvers. Brian Cronin against Billy DeSimone for East Boston. Cronin against DeSimone. Cronin on the forehand, misses wide.
As we look at East Boston's Billy DeSimone, remember that name. But let's take a look at his counterpart in the cage as David Finn shows his quickness with the right leg to thwart Cataldo's backhand bid.
We have Mike Hanley and Joe Murray, number 2 Hanley, number 7 Murray against Derek Johnson, number 16 for Danvers on the 2-on-1. Nice stop by Finn as he keeps the angle nicely. Clears the puck, though, right onto the stick of Mike Hanley. Hanley moves it over, gets it inside, and can't get the shot converted by number 7, Joe Murray. Murray to Hanley, back to Murray again, and he puts it in.
As East Boston takes a 1-0 lead, we can see why they are the PeeWee champs this year, as some pretty passing and opportune scoring chances result in a goal for Joey Murray.
2-on-1 for Danvers as Paul Soucy, number 14, and Kevin Livingston, number 20, against the defenseman Anthony Charadonna, number 17 for East Boston, who's been exceptional. Goaltender DeSimone tries to freeze the puck, can't do so. But boy, he makes that stop. Tremendous stop lying down off Paul Soucy.
Billy made a great blocker save first of all, and then just stayed with it. He's a very aggressive goaltender. There he goes, making his first save, loses the puck. But now Danvers comes back right off the face-off, and number 14, Paul Soucy scores.
We'll take a break in the action and be right back. It's Danvers 1, East Boston 1.
Years ago,
Number 14 in left wing, Brian Cronin, number 3 at center, Kevin Livingston, number 20 on the right side. For East Boston, Jermaine Wiggins, number 12 on defense, and Anthony Charadonna, number 17 on defense. Right inside, in front. Oh boy, Paul Soucy had a point-blank shot inside on Billy DeSimone and couldn't convert. Dave Finn, the goalie, way out of the net. Looking possibly for them to change. Charadonna keeps that puck at the blue line, turned over to Wiggins. Anthony Charadonna, exceptional for East Boston on defense.
And East Boston wins the 1988 PeeWee competition with a total of 5 points after tying Danvers in the final game of the round robin. Back with a trophy presentation after this.
The bad news is you need new shock absorbers.
1988-89 PeeWee Division champions, the East Boston Mustangs, and let's meet them.
I'm Derek Taldo.
Billy DeSimone.
Mike Hanley.
Joe Murray. Tom Murray. Anthony Charadonna.
Jermaine the Natural Wiggins.
Jimmy the Natural Wiggins. Ron, this was a great competition this year, and this East Boston team played exceptionally well.
That's right. They only allowed 1 goal in the round robin. Billy DeSimone was fantastic, and Cat Cataldo scored many big goals.
On behalf of Channel 38, we have Tim Ermish, the sales manager here, and Tim, always a pleasure to bring Mini One-on-One to the viewers.
That's right. Thank you very much. And Ron, I'd like to say that on behalf of TV 38, once again, we're very proud to be a co-sponsor in the Mini One-on-One with the PeeWee division. Guys, congratulations. So they don't look too PeeWee to me.
We have from the New England Volkswagen dealers, George Gottschalk, the zone manager, promoted this year. And George, always a pleasure, I know, for you guys to be associated with Mini One-on-One.
Thanks, Bob. Volkswagen this year is celebrating its 40th anniversary in the United States. And the New England Volkswagen dealers are celebrating their 9th anniversary as the sponsors of the Mini One-on-One. And on behalf of Volkswagen United States and the New England Volkswagen dealers, I'd like to congratulate the winners on their success and performance and wish them well in their endeavors in the future.
Well, it's been a great tournament. The 1988-89 winners are East Boston. Great job, guys. 88-89, East Boston Mustangs.